last we left our intrepid heroes, they had managed to tread through the Aldani Basin and met the Aldani, and then they saw the heart of Ubtao floating in the air, and they treaded on over to that. And last we left off, we were there. We all see that? We all on the map, on the player's map?
Mm-hmm.
So, here we are. By the heart of Ubtao. And if you recall, you have been tasked with coming to Chult and finding the source of the death curse and destroying it. We know the death curse is being caused by something called the Soul Monger. And that is your main quest. Let me move you over to the Heart of Ubtao map. So, you see this Heart of Ubtao floating above the air, about 200 feet in the air, just spinning ever so slowly. You can see it is definitely an earth moat with lots of dirt and rocks and a giant tree in it. And since it rained a little bit recently, some red water is dripping out from the Heart of Ubtao. And Annette, who is with you, informs you that many of us here in Schultz truly believe that is the Heart of Ubtao. He left us his heart before he left our peninsula forever. Many Chultan priests will fly up there on dinosaurs to try and commune with Ubtao and get him to come back. It's a very sacred place to us. And shortly after that, you see somebody on top of there. I'm going to give you the handout. Let me know if when you guys see the handout.
We see it.
You see it? Okay, you see a cute little elf lady?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So at the top, she looks down upon you and says, "Hello! I had so hoped you would come by." She pulls out a scroll and reads from it. You can't hear what she says. And then an arcane gate opens up before you. And on the other side of the gate, you can see her at the top. It's like a big circle. It's all teleporting and magical and crap. Well, come on in, step through.
I step through.
All right. You step through the portal and you end up at the top of Ubtao. You end up right up there. Well, are the rest of your companions coming? It's perfectly safe, I assure you.
I'll go through.
Yeah, me too.
I'll go.
Okay, you all go through. And she was a bit of a distance away from where you guys entered in. And she goes, "So good of you to come." And she just, as she walks over to you, it's almost as if she's gliding on air. It's like she's wearing rollerblades and somebody pushed her, you know? Her hips aren't moving, her shoulders aren't swaying side to side as a person would normally walk. She's not bumping up and down a little bit, just gliding over. And I'm particularly happy to see you, Gandalf, the slightly blacker dark. Congratulations on your most recent promotion in majory.
Thank you.
I, however, am Shadowmantle, the darkest. I do hope that the Aldani didn't give you much trouble. Did they?
No.
Yes. So sad what happened to them. They, long ago, hunted all the lobster into extinction, and Ubtao, in his justice, saw fit to turn them into lobster people. You know, I can almost remember the taste of lobster. But that was another lifetime ago, it seemed. Anyway, how rude of me. Do come in. It is windy up here, I see. And she turns and glides over to the steps and goes down the stairs. What do? Do you just stay there?
Or follow.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do we want to get her minifigs? I just thought of that.
Mm.
All right, hey, let me get her minifigs. So she leads you inside. You are in there. And Amber, how does your sense undead thing work again?
If I focus for 1 minute, I can tell how many undead are how far away from me within like 20 miles or something.
Oh, okay, so it's not automatic. You have to focus. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, and she says, I had hoped you might come by. I am aware of your quest, you know. It is slightly misguided, I'm afraid.
How so?
Dark Lord Mackeldog has tasked you with finding and destroying the soulmonger, yes?
Yeah.
Destroying it would be quite a mistake.
How do you know that that's our task?
Oh, us Dark Lords know each other, you know. It's a small community.
That's interesting
Me
because he
and
never mentioned
Mackeldog have
you.
had some disagreement.
Hmm.
Oh no, I don't think he would mention. We've had our time. The soulmonger is to be studied. Anything powerful enough to stop all the souls on a planet from exiting to one of the non-material planes. Think of what we could learn from that. Think of the power we could gain. Being able to control that many souls on that level. Think about what we could become. We must find the soulmonger, contain it, study it, learn from it. Destroying it should only be a last resort. I have been here searching for it for some time now, and she kind of looks over at her library of books. You can see from the titles of them. Well, you can't see from the titles on them because you don't read Chult, but Annette goes, Oh, I see you've got quite the library on Chultan history and natural philosophies. Oh, yes. I've got most of them, I believe. And you can see there's some maps around. I've been searching for it very hard from here. And not without my work bearing any fruit. I have made some progress. Okay, at this point, Gandalf, she starts using a spell. You're the only one who knows she's using the spell. Where was it? I'm looking for it on her character sheet. Oh, no, it's not there. I have the card out here. What am I thinking? It's right here. She casts telepathy, Gandalf. So you create a telepathic link between you and herself, and she starts communicating with you telepathically, so no one else knows this is happening.
Alright.
And she kind of says, You could be great, you know. You may be wasting your time with these other people. They're not educated like you and I.
Continue.
you could rise up high in my order. You all remember that you were here to investigate some Red Wizards as well.
Are you the Red Wizards?
Well, I am not red, I am the darkest.
Are you
Then-
the Dark Red Wizards?
I am not. However, I do command some Red Wizards of Thay. They work for me. And she says to Gandalf telepathically, "You could be one of us, you know." I've sent my wizards off into the jungle to various locations where I think the soulmonger might be. They're out searching for it now. And she moves over to her desk and she starts gazing into a crystal ball.
I go over to the crystal bar and take a look at it.
All right. Inside the crystal ball, you just kind of see like a bird's eye view of Chult. And then it kind of zooms in to a random spot, and you can see a group of about 5 red wizards marching around. And you remember Annette telling you that the Red Wizards of Thay are typically bad news wherever they go. They're slavers, they're racist. They're basically the Nazis of D&D.
I asked what I would have to do, like what would be expected of me if I joined.
This is telepathically as well.
Yeah.
To become one of us, to start our order, you'd have to start at the bottom rung of the ladder, of course, but I'm sure you'll move up quickly. That's just a formality. Everyone who starts has to start at the bottom and work their way up. You understand? You would join my Red Wizards in collecting the soulmonger and benefit from studying it.
I'll have to think about it.
That's fine. Do not think too long. Or do. We're all stuck on this peninsula together. It's not like we're going anywhere anytime soon. But when the time comes to deal with the soulmonger, I trust you'll make the right choice. At this point, Annette bursts in. Because you two are just... Gandalf and Shadowmantle are just staring at the ball quietly, not saying anything. That's all you see. And Annette says, "What are the Red Wizards of Thay doing here? Are they here? The Eldani told us that people in red robes came up here, and I had visions of red wizards around here. Are they here?" "Oh, yeah. Yes, I command the red wizards here." "Oh, I sense your worry. Don't worry. We are not here to enslave the people of Chult. We care not for their kind. We're simply here to capture the soulmonger, quarantine it, and study it, and we will leave. We don't need you people." She turns back to the crystal ball. "How has your quest for the soulmonger been going? Do you have any information you could share with me?"
Are they still speaking telepathically? Or
Oh,
have
this
we
isn't
all heard that
telepathic. This
now?
is to everybody. Unless I specifically say this is telepathic to Gandalf, it's not. Yeah, all that was allowed. You also notice that she's been here for some time. There's no bed around here. There's no food either. Dark, it's dank. Water dripping down from the top.
I'm skeptical of her, so while they're talking, I'm going to sense undead within 5 miles.
You are taken back. You begin to faint just a little bit. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Only 10. DC 10.
18.
Okay, you managed to catch yourself. You just kind of, go. You have sensed the most powerful undead by far. And it's right here. You have never felt anything more powerful.
From her or just from around me in general?
From this location.
Okay.
Can you feel it from a particular thing?
Let me double check. Spending one uninterrupted minute in concentration, you can sense whether any of your favored enemies are present within 5 miles, and it reveals which are present, their numbers, and their general direction and distance.
Okay. So, yeah, you are 100% certain that this woman speaking in front of you is the most powerful undead by an immeasurable sum. This is no zombie. You can also sense 8 other undead.
Okay.
Somewhere. But those are, that's on par. They're on par with what you're used to. But this, what you sense,
Mm-hmm.
and you've studied undead before, right? As part of your background?
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
my favorite enemy.
Okay, so you would know. So you would know this. You know that you can tell by the way that Shadowmantle is speaking that she's a wizard. You know that wizards value learning and studying the arcane.
Mm-hmm.
You know that some wizards really hate the fact that they have to die eventually, because if they die, they can no longer continue studying the arcane.
Right.
So some of these wizards choose to make themselves into an undead.
Okay.
And they are called liches.
Okay.
And they move their body magically most of the time. So when they move, they kind of just glide around.
Got ya.
Now, I'm not saying Shadowmantle's a lich.
But I would
I'm just
suspect
saying
she
things.
is.
These are just facts that you know.
Yeah.
Are you all right, dear?
Oh, yes. I'm fine. I was wondering, you said that you sent your red-robed wizards out. Are there any of them still on the island here with us? The heart floating?
Oh, no.
No?
No, they wouldn't do any good here.
Okay.
I know the soulmonger's not here.
Are you here all alone then?
Well, no, I have you.
Okay.
No, the Red Wizards are off in the jungle somewhere, searching the location I told them to search. I don't think it's there, though.
Why would you send them there if you don't think it's there?
They need to prove their loyalty.
Oh, that
They have
makes
some
sense.
new recruits. They need to get some experience under the belt, get a little less green. No,
Okay.
I think that the soulmonger is in Omu, the lost city. I will send my wizards there when I feel they are ready. They need the jungle to strengthen them a bit more first. As with you, when you are ready, you should travel to Omu. Perhaps you can join forces with us in capturing the soulmonger, quarantine it, and learning from it. If you have a map, I'll be happy to point out the location of Omu for you. You can see in her eyes now that it's dark, you can see an eerie sort of glow
I don't
in
trust
the
this
pits
bitch.
of her eyes. It looks
I don't
like her
trust this
eyes are just...
bitch.
No, you should. It looks as though her eyes are twinkling in some light, like some light reflecting on them, but there's not really any light here that could do that.
Do any of us have a map?
You have a map. Someone's handed her the map, and she's got a pen somewhere. Quill.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, she marks it. I'll show you guys where it is next time we go to the player's map of Chult. It's pretty far away to the south.
So, why are you telling us where you think it is if you've been studying it this long and you're just willing to give us this information and you've only just met us?
Oh, you have only just met me, but I have not just met you. I've been watching you, you know. I watch many things. And she gestures to her crystal ball.
I see.
She starts spying on Dark Lord Jesus Mackeldog.
I don't like this bitch. All right.
He's like, I don't know, drinking a margarita and eating some shrimp. And then suddenly, Dark Lord Jesus Mackeldog stops and goes. And he makes eye contact with Shadowmantle through the crystal ball, and he just goes. And he goes back to his margarita. And Shadowmantle goes. And turns the crystal ball off.
Okay. Well,
Do you
thank you.
You're welcome. Do you agree with me that we shouldn't destroy the soulmonger?
Eric?
Yes, we shouldn't destroy it. I
And
agree with you.
Shadowmantle says to Gandalf telepathically, "Is that really what you think? Think about the power you could get, the knowledge you could have."
That's why I'm saying we should not destroy it.
Knock off Galadriel is freaking me out, and we need to get the fuck out of here, y'all. Like, can we just piece the fuck out?
All right,
Go
well,
get that experience so we can go to
We'll get experience for getting the fuck out anyway.
Yes.
We don't have to kill her. So
That's
get
what I'm
out.
saying. Is
Yeah.
she's telling us to go get experience in the woods.
Yep,
Let's go do
we're
it.
about to go get some
all right.
Boy Scout experience for you, lady.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is good news. I will inform my Red Wizards of you. Oh, I have something for you. Should you come across my Red Wizard, simply show them this medallion, and they will know that you have my blessing. She hands it to Gandalf the Dark.
Oh.
We will meet again. But I warn you, Omu is overrun with the Yuan-Ti, and flying to it could also prove dangerous.
Okay, Mumu is dangerous. Don't fly. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for coming. I have enjoyed our visit, but our business is perhaps at an end.
Thank you for this 5-star accommodations, lady.
You are welcome.
Mhm.
Oh, I should have offered you some, what are they called? Order? Snacks? I apparently just ran out. I apologize.
We are
Okay.
You can
we
tell
are
there's no
good.
food in here, and there's never been
Not
any
even
food
a
in
little
here.
bit.
Not even a
No,
little.
we're Gucci. We're okay.
I think I vaguely recall serving friends food, but that was long ago.
That is okay. Thank you. Now, bye-bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Have a good time on your quest.
Thank you.
Oh, but
Oh, Jesus.
you are 200 feet above the ground. That's okay. I have another scroll of Arcane Gate here. She reads from it, and gate opens up, and it's just on the ground below you guys.
I walk through it.
Awesome.
Okay, as you're walking through it, Shadowmantle says to you telepathically, "Your place in the Red Wizards will be waiting for you when your companions die. You know they will.
What the fuck?
Especially
you.
that one. You know of whom I speak."
If y'all killed the black character in this fucking story, I'm gonna fucking sue you from the dead. That's what I'm
Wait,
gonna
That's
do.
wait, I
telepathic,
thought
you can
you.
hear that.
I'm
Yeah?
I
gonna
thought you
roast
were
your
a
booty
dragon.
hole.
I thought you were a dragon, not a.
I'm gonna roast your booty hole. Shut up, Eric. I'm a minority. God
Okay.
damn it.
So you all exit?
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck
Okay.
out of here.
Cool.
And who's that one? I want to know now. Who's dying?
I-
Mark, if you fucking kill me, we're no longer dating.
You really
I'm
think
letting
I
you
can
know
predict
right now.
this? Do you think I can predict this? The bell curve? Are you aware what the bell curve on this looks like? It doesn't look like this bell curve, I can tell you that much right now. I can't predict who's gonna die.
You're dead to me. Okay. You're dead to me. There. Problem solved.
Alright, I'll get us back to the player's map, Schultz. That was fun. You guys don't know how many hours I spent just gliding around like Shadowmantle and speaking in that voice, trying to think of all the things I could say and all the possibilities that you guys might say and stuff. I'd like go for walks outside, just you could be great, you know. Just,
How early was it till you decided to just basically do Galadriel when she's talking to Frodo?
honestly,
That's literally what you did, dude.
I didn't realize I was doing Galadriel till well after
Mark,
I had been
you're
into
such
this.
a liar. You're
I
such a
steal
liar.
I steal everything from Tolkien.
Yes, you do. You're terrible.